Today we read in the scriptures about wisdom. Wisdom is such a wonderful thing. It helps us understand. It helps us understand what is good and right. It helps us understand how to work to cause things that are good and right to happen on earth. It helps us be a part of the family of creation in a way that cares for everyone in the family. Oh, wisdom is such a wonderful thing. Today, we read in the scriptures not only about wisdom, but about becoming wise. Listen. Listen. Today's scripture invites us to listen. Listen. It says that if we slow down and listen for wisdom, wisdom will find us. Last week, I was at my mom's house, but I couldn't find her. I knew she was somewhere, but I couldn't find her, so I yelled out, "Mom!" And then I became very quiet so I could listen. "Over here," she said, and I could sort of follow my ears to where she was. So I called again, "Mom!" And then I got very quiet so that I could listen and I could hear her say, "I'm over here." And I did that several times until my listening led me to my mom. Today's story tells us that listening for wisdom is a great way to find her. There's a story in the Bible about a very wise man, and when he was a child, he had a dream that God told him he could ask for anything at all, anything in the whole wide world, and he asked for wisdom. We're told that he became the wisest man ever. I was always told that he became the wisest man ever because God gave him so much wisdom. But I wonder if he already had wisdom when he was a child. He had a dream that he could ask for anything at all, and he asked for wisdom. He was already calling out to wisdom, "Wisdom, where are you?" And all he needed to do was become very quiet and listen. I wonder if the way God gave that boy little wisdom and the way that God gives us wisdom is by listening, by inviting us to listen. Listen, listen. And we can cry out, "Love," and listen as the voice of wisdom leads us to love. And we can cry out, "Justice," and get very quiet as the voice of wisdom leads us to liberation and inclusion and enough of everything for all of us. We can cry out, "How can the earth be healthy again?" And if we get very quiet and listen to the earth and listen to those who love the earth and listen to the people that God gave this earth to here in Seattle, that would be the Duwamish people. If we listen and listen and listen, we will find wisdom. I wonder if the miracle in this story is the miracle of asking and listening, and always remembering to ask and listen again before speaking and acting. Ask and listen. Ask and listen. Wait for wisdom to find you. Today we ask each other, what have you learned over the last year and a half? Oh, there's way more that we have learned than can fit in the amount of time we have together. But we will be asking and listening and asking and listening and asking and listening for a very, very, very long time. We could probably ask and listen forever and keep on learning more and more and more as we ask and listen. But today, in this special time, we will ask and listen. And I hope we will listen well. And I wonder, as we both listen to others and share our own stories of learning over the last year and a half, I wonder what great and wonderful wisdom we can find together in this special time and in the times to come. I wonder.